for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Will you join us here right now?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going into the second game of today. And guess what? It's Train again. We're going into our second matchup of Train. It went very well for Pride on the first attempt, as they managed to take things fairly convincingly, although it did come back a little bit closer than they probably would have liked towards the end. Wait, where's the HUD gone? Well, let's bring up that nice little, beautiful, dynamic prize pool that we like to see. And, yeah, we're going to be going into our second matchup of today, and we'll see if Nemiga can do anything to change what just happened on the previous map, of course. Wasn't the best display, it has to be said. Very basic stuff coming in from Pride, didn't really use that much strategy. A lot of just running into the site and just out-dueling their opponents. Of course, Nemiga should be a much more structured roster, don't have a stand-in in the mix, which is always a great start, and I'm looking forward to seeing if Cyber Focus can actually bring in that AWP prowess, which we have seen from him in the past. I do still think they should be just out-skilled, outmatched, outgunned by the side of Pride. But maybe they can throw a spanner in the works and stop this team just running over them as we saw in the previous map. Of course, still, Pride are going to get themselves that pistol win, and it does mean that they are going to get that CT start, which is, of course, important. And MDS changing his name to Toxic MDS is always going to be a brilliant start to any matchup with a player doing something like that. But, yeah, I'm looking forward seeing if they will be able to change anything we have just witnessed. Morel's practicing his deagles. Come on, there we go. And other than that, we're just waiting for both of the teams to ready up. What tier? Oh. I want to say 3. Maybe 4, 3 or 4. I don't think they're anywhere near that sort of tier 2. Like, for me, tier 1 is teams that, like, consistently sort of win tournaments or can win tournaments. Then tier 2, I would say teams that can upset the top few teams and can win a match or so, maybe get to, like, a semi-final, quarter-final. And then the tier 3 teams are sort of like, you don't really expect them to ever win a tournament. Maybe they'll take a map, but you don't expect them to ever beat a top-tier team. So I suppose you would put them in this sort of level. But it depends, like, saying an actual tier is very, very difficult to actually do because it depends what you're rating them on. Like, if you're rating tier 1 as teams that only win tournaments or win them consistently, then you're only going to have, like, three or 4 teams up there at all, so it's difficult to say. But, yeah, we're going to be going into the pistol. Only Kevlar for the CT side, so not, well, hoping not to have to go for any sort of retake scenario from them. And because of that, you'll actually see them send 2 players over towards the B side of the map, because we know how easy a bomb plant can be. A lot of footsteps being heard, but the bomb's still waiting further back. Yeah, Innocent is standing in for Tom, and I don't remember all the numbers that are at the end of his name. But look, already, a 3rd player rotating in. They did hear a lot of footsteps in that upper position. Yeah, it is a bit of a mess to say who's tier 1 at the moment, because it seems like anybody can win a tournament. We just had Mouse Sports win one. We've had North win over at DreamHack. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, online. So no LAN for this. Be a little bit more random, especially in the best of 1 stage. This round is very slow at the moment. They are going to spot a man over towards Ivy, which may actually force a couple of rotations. You can see a little bit of a switch up from the position of Morels. Still going to be 3 players waiting over towards his B side of the map, or at least in the connector, holding those rotations. But here we go. Missed shots. That's going to give a good opening for them to actually get onto the site. Nice shot from Reed. We'll be able to get 1. The bomb is going to be going down. And remember, they don't have a kit, but they do have the man advantage. The flanking player's already gone as well. And we'll see whether or not the T's are going to be able to hold on to this. Of course, don't have to hold for too long. Unfortunately, Cyberfocus is going to be the only man left alive, hoping to pick up that Molotov to bounce onto the bomb, but he will go down as well. So, 1-0. Bomb has been planted, so that's something additional that the T's can use. Probably just going to save in this next round and hope to get the AKs in the next. And, yeah, CT side, pretty comfortable. As said, not going to be much invested into this round. In fact, absolutely nothing invested from the T side. That is quite unusual. Normally you at least see a P250, maybe a smoke, a flashbang, something at least. But no, absolutely nothing invested for this T side. And it means that someone like Morels, currently holding his MP9, is going to be feeling pretty good about this next one. Of course, for him, $600 per kill. A potential $3 grand on offer. Robo trying to bait out the shots. I don't think you're going to be hitting him through the wall. I think that's a little bit too ambitious. And Morales is just going to stand his ground. No fear. Innocent will actually start, and he's dropped the bomb as well. All the way into A main. Has to be careful. There is a player on his right, but this is just simple stuff for Innocent. No troubles whatsoever. Of course, unarmored players. No investment made. Maniz is now going to go and look to try and sit on the bomb as well. Innocent is going very aggressive in this one. He may be able to ace it. Is it going to be the ace? No, it's not. Maniz is going to steal it. Ah, that's cruel. Almost a complete eco ace. That would have been nice for Innocent's stats, at least. His HLTV stats. But other than that, no real effect on the round. No damage done. No bomb plant. It's just going to be that straight-up save to get the AKs we currently see on the T side. So, a chance to do a lot of damage to that CT side economy and get the T's off to a much better start. Still, quite lacking in utility at the moment. This time Morales has to be a little bit more careful. The AK will be able to take his head off through the floor. Luz with his trusty cinder block. Gonna go into a bit of a crossfire over in that pop dog position. Looking to try and get down. Hot flash, jump in, but it's not going to work. Morales is going to get one, but there's the trade. Can he get the second? No, he can't. So it's still going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of the CT side. Luz has to be careful. There's another player dropping in, caught with a nade in hand. Now Maniz is going to be waiting outside. Wins the first battle. Still a couple more. Looking for the pre-fire shots, but doesn't manage to connect. Innocent spots a couple. Going to try and do damage with the nade. They know exactly where he is after he falls back towards Ivy, but do they know the second player? Likelihood is no. Reet. Attempting to rotate in. The timing's going to get the better of him. And now it's all down to one. Hitmouse gets a double. And Nemiga are going to get their first round on the board. However, the CT side are almost definitely going to be investing back into this one. Innocent straight in with the buy. Morales could even drop an AWP. It'd be quite a ballsy way to get them straight back in, but instead they're actually going to go for the rifles. Rifles across the board other than Reets. P-side, oh, they're going to have a fall by themselves. A bit more utility than we saw in the last round. Also a Galil, so not perfect. Still in a good enough position. Pop flash out though. Maniz looking for the aggression. He's caught one. Actually gets the kill onto Robo, and that's enough for him. Just falls back. Strikes fear into the hearts of the T side pushing. Instead is just going to retreat away. Reets, on the other hand, doesn't seem done with his aggressive positions. He's going to look to try and hold the upper spot. Of course, quite a close range angle if they are going to try and take the peak. That gives him an inherent advantage. Japanese doesn't have time for that, though. Takes the wide swing. Minute left on the clock. B side. Still with a decent amount of utility. Could still smoke off the A site if they wanted to. It does look like the A site much more likely of the two. And here come the smokes. Morales looking for that aggressive peek. Doesn't manage to do anything. Nade does a bit of damage onto MDS. Here's the peek. Wide out. Morales doesn't even manage to get the first. A lot of damage done. Innocent still above. Will be able to peek out. Catches the bomb. And a second. Looking for his third, but can't do it. And in fact, a couple of trades have come in. It's all onto Reitz. He does have a decent flank. Jump down. Catches out the first kill, but it's a nice trade from Hitmouse. Again, he manages to help them out towards the end. It is going to be a second round now. 2 for 2. And it's going to be an investment. CT side could have bought into the next round, looking like they want to try and keep the economy as low as possible. And potentially try and buy up for double AWPs when it comes to their purchase round. However, we'll see what they can do with the pistols. Roman's actually looking to try and farm up some cash, which, well, it's fair enough. I would have expected an eco here as well from the CT side. However, they're not. And that means that his SMG definitely isn't going to be the best weapon, but he still catches Maniz. First kill goes his way. Nade's already going to be doing a little bit of damage to Morales. Now, you don't expect him to get more than one with the CZ close range. So if there's a couple of players jumping in, he should be absolutely screwed. The range game as well definitely isn't going to be helping out. Free fire comes in. Still going to be able to sit close and Innocent while the timing of him going up on the train helps out Nemiga quite significantly. Morales will be able to get one, but that's going to be all. MDS jumping in. Turns it into a 2 versus, well, 3. As Reitz does pick up 1. Now the flank. It seems like the flank is expected. MDS just holding the angle. Pops the head of Luz. And we see a 3-2 scenario now. And now it is the fact that the CT side have to save. Attempting to sort of reset their opponent's economy with only one man surviving in the last couple of rounds. Instead, they have to just save their money. Maniz is actually going to invest into some Kevlar. We should still have enough for a rifle going into the next round. It's the AWPs. It was something that was so integral to their win just moments ago. They're not actually saving too much money for them. Instead, we're just going to see an aggressive rush coming out. 4 players on that B ramp. Looking to round the corner. Plenty of players here to deal with. They're only going to get one. Almost a second. But now Innocent. A last man left. He should know that MDS is low. Now he has to be careful. Roman pushing him from behind. And, well, Mac 10, no armor. It's a pretty standard kill for Roman to get. Now the buy comes back in, though. As said, AWP, or at least with armor, is not going to be a thing. Luz could buy one, and actually, well, he will. And he was doing very well with it in the previous match, so we'll see if he can replicate that versus Nemiga. Of course, Nemiga could have had a chance to actually witness a bit of this game, although I do doubt that they've done that. A lot of the time in online Counter-Strike, I don't really expect very much preparation, especially if it's not for a qualifier of a big tournament. B-side, or at least the majority of them, seem to be looking to take that upper B control. Something that the CT side have been willing to challenge. Bit of aggression coming out from Maniz. Already up close in that A main spot. Nobody there to challenge him just yet. It seems like Nemiga are very good at just holding patiently. MDS getting tagged through the wall. Smoke actually going to go down quite late into A main. That could be a bit of trouble for the T side. Now they have to wait. Their execute is going to be denied a little bit of time. Innocent. Nade gonna go down. Does a little bit of extra damage, but not gonna be happening at the moment. There's that first kill. The bomb's actually rotated back towards Ivy, a position they've been able to take. But they've only got 20 seconds to actually get themselves onto the site, and the full rotation has now come in from the CT side. Nice pick from Roman. Gets a first and a second. It's still only going to be trades at the moment. 14 seconds left as they do look to get that bomb down. Innocent with a decent position to try and deny it, but already gone down. There we go, Luz and Reitz. Simple cleanup in the end as they push back into the site. Team ace for the CT side, and they will get themselves back on the board after a 4-round break. However, with the bomb plant, the T should have the amount of cash necessary to purchase back into this next round. There we go. Both teams with the same amount of money. It's going to be a quick push this time. Speeding up the pace, and Morales is caught out because of it. Confident aggression, and will he get the double? Doesn't actually spot Luz through the back of the Molotov. Can leave a bit of a blinding feature. The double AWPs have come in for the CT side, and they seem to be working. Luz already with 3 kills. I say the double AWPs are working. It's just Luz that is working. Maniz still with the second, but he's smoked off at the moment. 3 versus 2. CT side do have the advantage at the moment, and a lot of utility as well, but there goes Roman again. Seems to be playing very well at the moment. Reitz is going to fall, leaving it down just to the AWPs, and they need somebody to peek into this. Otherwise, there's no real chance for them. Luz has been spotted. Smoke's going to go down onto the bomb. No real chance of him defusing from here, as Hitmouse in such a strong position, and so does Roman. Catches one through the smoke. Maniz is just left to run away with the AWP. And a nice round coming out from Nemiga. A fast push. Catches the players off guard. Luz does his best with the AWP. But it's not going to be enough. And now Nemiga, 5 rounds already on the T side. They've matched what was achieved by the previous opponent in Team Spirit Academy. Now, wow. Get to see what Pride are actually going to invest into this round. Not much is the answer. 1900 will give them an okay buy going into the next. It's not going to be anything perfect, but it's much better than what they've got. Instead, they're going to rely on a few pistols and Maniz. Luz, oh, so many players up against him over towards Ivy. Morale's in a decent spot there. He may be able to get one as they round the corner, and there we go. That's an AK into his hands. Doesn't have any armor behind it, however. He should know exactly where he is. Innocent on the site will fall. But let's see what Maniz can do. He lines them up. Doesn't quite get the kill onto Roman. Does a lot of damage. Cyberfocus has an AWP of his own, but he's gone as well. And somehow this is working. Only one bullet needs to connect onto this remaining player. But Roman's going to play the mind games. Attempts to rotate over towards this B site. However, the footsteps will have been heard. Both players should have heard exactly where their opponent is. Molotov going to be used to deny Maniz any positioning. Oh, so close. Both players very low. Down to just 8 HP and 3 HP. But Reitz is still waiting in behind. He's out over towards the B side of the map. If Roman can win this duel versus Maniz, he actually has a decent chance. Looks like they may have just overthought this one. Maniz. Is he going to play this? Oh, I don't know. I think he did. He spotted out Roman. That will be the round. The AWP this time gets 3. Morels and Reitz 1 apiece with the pistols. And somehow Pride... Well, this is where you just see the sort of individual talent that's on this roster. They can just steal rounds away that they don't particularly deserve based off the actual buy rounds. Instead, now it's the T side who are suffering in terms of economy. I'm liking the 5 smokes, though. A chance for a setup. And maybe get themselves into an after-plant position. They've invested pretty much the money they could make back from a bomb plant. Shouldn't be any chance for them to actually win the round. Let's see what they can do in terms of damage, in terms of making themselves a little bit of extra money, and maybe making things even a little bit scarier. Definitely looking like they're setting up the A smokes, creating that wall that could allow them a bomb plant. The problem is, they do need to get Morales out of this position, and that's going to be a lot easier said than done, as he now sits back after taking the first 2 kills into pop. The fake flash does not work, and well, Cyber Focus will at least pick up one, but this position from Morales is just so deadly. There shouldn't really be any chance now for Roman. He does have armor, so that's something at least, or Kevlar. Luz will be there to close him down. Still, 2 players dropped really isn't bad at all, considering what was invested by the T side, and now they can buy back in. Roman even has the ability to drop an AWP if he so desires it, but Cyber Focus is going to take the hit instead. And they now break back once again. This is close. This is close. Double up setup in play once again. Luz has been doing very well with this AWP throughout the day so far. But Reitz is actually going to be the first to fall. The aggressive position not working out for him. Mani's actually watching the lower position, which means that there's a lot for Innocent to do. However, the bomb not rotating over. No real dedication to either site as of yet from the T side. In fact, if you were a betting man, you'd probably suggest that they'd be going over towards the A site from their current positions. Though, doesn't really tell us too much. Morales, still in his trusty hot dog position. Hasn't done too much in the rounds other than what we've seen in ecos. And that doesn't really tell us anything. Like, his stats are actually quite inflated after the last few rounds where they've been up against pistols. Rotation of the bomb is going to make its way over towards the B site. A missed shot, that's going to give a big chance. A second missed shot from Maniz as well. It means they can just push straight out. He's got a lot of work to do. Has to make up for the mistakes of what just happened. Nade could go out. May finish off Robo, who's only on 1 HP, so at least he's evened things up. Turned it into a 3v3. Morales pushing him from behind. Roman, so clinical with his aim, takes the head off of Morales and leaves it into a 2 versus 3. Cyber Focus on the site. Still a man on the flank. Hit mouse coming in from behind, and this should be the round over the second he pushes in. Luz is gone. He will actually take one with him, but now Maniz is left in a horrible situation. 2 players, no kit, no time to defuse the bomb. He's just got to try and take down this remaining player, and he'll miss another shot. 2 hit. I think more were missed. And that's actually going to be another over to Nemiga. Much better from them. We'll see what's actually going to be invested. I think if the AWP was saved, then the buy becomes much more possible for the CT side. Instead, they are going to be going for it anyway. Morales. Oh, what is this? Morales buys an AWP. Luz drops a rifle to Innocent, then buys a 5.7, and then gives Reitz has a rifle for himself. So definitely a bit more of an interesting buy. I personally would rather see Luz on the AWP, because he's been doing quite well with it. Can Pride steal another round? I've been doing quite well with these pistols. And these sort of quasi-buy situations. However, Nemiga, with already 6 rounds on the board, are looking strong. Flash into main, of course. A lot of aggressive positions have already been coming in from the CT side, so definitely good to check. Morales is actually going to be waiting just around the corner with the open. He does hit the pixel shot onto the arm of Hitmouse. Opener comes in. So many players just seem to be able to AWP on this Pride side. The push seems be setting its way up towards this B side of the map. Look at the quick rotation though. Meniz has gone aggressive. Catches 1, 2, looking for his third, and he's done the damage. He just has to fall back. Doesn't need to push back in. Luz will do that for him, and now Robo is the only man left, and he'll be finished off by Meniz as well. The star of the show for this CT side as he hits his 14th kill already. And once again, it's a round where Pride really shouldn't be able to win it, and instead, they win it dominantly. Not a single player dropped. And the pistols once again have to be bought up from Nemiga, who now are looking for a miracle of their own. B-side gathering a lot of their players up towards the B portion of the map. Not sure what Meniz is looking at. Smoke isn't a wall, so have to be a bit careful. Morels and Luz now the AWPers for the team. So things have switched up once again. We've seen almost every single player off, but let's go. Already, Cyberfocus picks up that first kill. It will be a quick trade, enabling Reeds to just do so much work. Again, he stepped up in an important round. Likely that it'll have to be an eco into the next. Cyberfocus, he's going to get dunked out as well. Yes, he is. And no ace for Reeds. But can Robo hold on? That's the real question. What can he do in this situation? Looking for the first. Doesn't manage to kill off Luz. Does get him with the pistol, though. But Morels is quick to trade. Pride just about holding on to this round. Very, very close from Nemiga. But either way, the round still goes the way of the CT side. And the T's, although they do a lot of damage, they can't really force into this. They'll go for some pistols. Attempt to do damage. But other than that, it is just going to be much more of a basic round from them. Then again, you have to say how much damage they actually managed to do in the last round. I just realised the scoreboard. 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, 10-9, 14-8. Nice little trio players. Nobody really slacking at the moment in this game. Everybody having some level of impact. That nade is going to be so brutal. Does a lot of damage. Nice shot from Morels with the P250 as well. Very aggressive with the AWP. Can Hitmouse find the kill onto Luz? Quite a risky battle to take. But Luz doesn't really need to continue this challenge. And in fact, is looking to try and go aggressive. Wants to pad his stats a little bit. Could be his demise and will be. MDS punishes that aggression. However, Meniz is waiting with that AWP. Still more damage done by the Deagle, but only one man left. Robo. Innocent pretty low. Only needs to really connect a single bullet. But it doesn't matter because Meniz will do the same. AWP shot 8-6. Last few rounds, or at least the last sort of 6 rounds, have been much more in the court of Pride as they win 5 out of the total 6. But here comes one more buy. A chance for Nemiga to get an 8-7 half. Or a 9-6, which will only really be one better than what we saw from their opponents just moments ago. And I do think Nemiga have looked much, much better. A lot of decent clutch situations, not allowing people back into the game. It's more been the pistols that have dealt them a big problem. Eight to 6. Luz this time is going to be the man aggressive. Well, we actually have 2 players. This is quite peculiar. Oh, they're going to go for the... They're going to try and jump the nades through the window and instead end up doing much more damage. Own players. Going to be coming in. Luz with the pre-fire. Actually finds the shot through the floor and goes back for a second. Ballsy play, Meniz, that's an easy shot that he should be hitting, and then Maybe the Molotov skewed his vision a little bit. Roman has actually been a bit sneaky here. Oh, Morels is not going to expect this. Simple kill. 1 bullet to the head. Now Hitmouse. Wow, is he going to be able to retrieve the bomb? Just sheer aggression from the CT side. Possibly overplaying their hand. A 4v2 back into a 2v2. Reet's an innocent. Last players left. Decent spot from Reetz, but Molotov is going to hold him back. Smart decision. However, Innocent now coming in from behind as well. Could be there to try and deny this bomb. Both players now pushing closer and closer to where the bomb has been planted. Spotted out. Innocent with the wild spray, but gets Roman down to just 26 HP. Molotov looking to clear him out. In fact, we'll just slow down their defusal a little bit, as it will now be a 9-6 half. Pride, they do manage to turn things around from what was not the best start in the world. They do win the half 9-6, which is fairly standard in the end. Here we go though. Pistol time. Chance for Nemiga to even up the scoreline here and now. Otherwise, Pride not going to be taking what could potentially be a 12-6 lead, which definitely wouldn't be the way that they want to be going into this one. Robo with the kit and the smoke. Nades for minis as well. Could just smoke into the B site and look for that plant. It's going to be MDS to start things off. Reetz is going to be removed from Pop Dog. Boost. Nice little attempt. I'm liking the idea, but this is a long-range battle and Morels should not be winning it. Instead, showing their hand a little bit now as the rotation brings a second player over towards the B side of the map. The rest of them looking pretty static at the moment, but here comes the push. Smoke goes down. Rotation comes in, and the bomb looks to be going back the other way. May just wait over towards Pop Dog as they look to try and get an A plant instead, which normally has much easier in terms of the after plant positions. There goes Innocent, taking control of Connector as well, so the bomb is going to be planted for free. However, it's still a man disadvantage for this T side. They have to try and fight things back, and it's not going well. Innocent is going to have to ace this round if he wants to win it. Already getting himself 3 kills. He's making this look possible. Turns it into a 1v2. Shots out from Robo. Doesn't really need to challenge. The smoke's going to go onto the bomb. He's going to get spotted out. Can't hit the shots. Gets one, and Innocent gets the ace. Unbelievable stuff from the stand-in. Penta, don't let this guy's contract go anywhere. What a round from Innocent. Single-handedly winning the pistol for his team. And that final shot is absolutely disgusting. CT side, actually not going to invest too much into this round. They've gone for some pistols, but saving quite a bit of extra cash. We'll see what they can do with these digs. Nice shot for Hitmouse. Already getting the first kill their way. Only got 1 rifle in this round, so maybe it is possible. Innocent, he actually drops the 1 rifle. Cyberfocus now picks that one up. However, remaining players unarmored should make this very difficult. Cyberfocus peeks into the angle, and that's where he loses all the advantage that that rifle currently has. Only Roman left. Still has his trusty D. Spams away, but Morels is going to close him down. So, 11-6. Still a bit of extra damage done, but not anything too worrying. Innocent is going to be given his trusty AK-47 back. And Luz may even opt to just go for the USP in this round. 5 nades. Nemiga going to be trying something else once again. Nade. Doing a lot of damage. Morel's down to just 11 HP and eventually will be closed out. still, with one of their players only on a USP, it means it can just be picked up by Luz. And Innocent should be there to close the round. So, will Luz actually get a weapon here? No, he won't. He's on the wrong side of the map. Either way, 12-6. The buy will finally come in for Nemiga. And as I said, they were saving a lot of money here to actually get themselves all that extra utility. And AWP onto Cyber Focus as well. Cyber Focus yet to really have too much of an impact in this game. But this is where he's supposed to shine. CT side AWPer, and already off to a good start. Picks off Morels. He's going to have no further impact in this round, and his teammate will support to get another. Innocent is able to trade back, but that's a nice pre-fire through the smoke from Cyber Focus. 4-2. 4v2. Maniz with the bomb in hand. If he goes down, this round is surely over. Cyber Focus looking to go aggressive. Reitz is going to be able to get one, and actually Maniz does win the battle. Can he win the war? He's in a 1 versus 2. A minute left on the clock. Doesn't really need to push in as of yet. Much more doable position for him. Robo's pretty low on HP as well, so start to wonder if this could just about be possible. However, Robo... Oh, no, the timing. Are they going to spot each other? Well, Robo does. Takes the head off Maniz. And it will be a 12-7 scoreline. Nemiga able to get one back. Now let's look at the investment. It looks fine from the T side. They'll be able to drop a weapon over to Morels. And every single player is going to have AKs going into this round. And I swear the CT side, with only a couple of players surviving, are going to be struggling. They lose this one. I think the game could be falling out of their control. They win it. Oh, then they should be given a free round themselves and have a chance to get right back to a close score. Maniz up above with the AWP. Shots through the wall. Not going to do too much damage, but still nice to see a little bit of a pre-fire spot there. Nutty Ang. However, most of the players from the T side at the moment set up towards his B side. Maniz is going to be boosted above. Bot, so there's nobody train itself. Could be broken. Jump spot coming in. Find anything as of yet. No real damage done yet in this round. It's actually quite a stack now on this B site. Because of the push that has come in from Roman, he's gone all the way around the back. However, Morel should be able to tell them it's clear. Maniz actually catches one as they try to drop back around. It is going to be the spot. MDS can't hit it, though. And now they should just be rotating back towards this A side of the map. A quick switch up from Pride as Morels has done a great job of opening things up. And now the CT side have to question whether it's actually worth going for anything here. Innocent dispatches of Cyber Focus without any real trouble. He's been superb in this game, it has to be said. That pistol round win was very impressive, but it's not the only thing that sits him right at the top of the board. Luz and Co. looking like they're on the hunt for these remaining weapons. Again, this would be a terrible scenario for the CT side. This would be the reset. This would be their money sent to ruins. It's already looking bad. One kill comes in, but Innocent is there to trade. Doesn't know there's a second player just around the corner. Hitmouse trying desperately to hold on to his weapon. And, well, one good strategy is your teammate gets killed and the player runs away. Just go and sit in the same spot because it's very unlikely that somebody will come along to check it twice. 13-7. One rifle is all they have over on that CT side. They're not going to be able to afford any other. The question is, are they going to invest into this round? The likelihood is no. 1900 will give them a better buy in the next round. Send every single player except for Hitmouse up to enough to buy a rifle and armor. There we go, though. How much damage can be done? MDS. Doing quite a bit onto Luz, but other than that, really expecting too much here. Rifle currently up above. Nice shot from Hitmouse. He will actually take down Maniz. That's something at least, but now he's gone from the round. Again, more damage being done, but it's still the T's coming firmly out on top, and the remaining players only with USPs. Roman, the last one left alive. Have the bomb close to him at least. It would be an absolute miracle. Now he's just going to pop flash in. Morel's there to close down Roman. Now we get what could be the last-ditch effort for Nemiga. We'll have potentially their only other buy, other than the one round that they actually managed to win. Again, very good performance. Pretty much across the board, it has to be said. Luz not had quite the impact, and Reitz, top fragger in the last game, bottom fragger in this one. They're looking a pretty strong unit with Innocent in the mix. I don't know if Pride somehow have the money to buy him out. It would be a nice addition to this team and possibly elevate them to a team that could actually challenge some of the better rosters out there. However, I don't think Penta are going to want to let him go. Here we go, though. Robo, he is going to get the first kill of the round. That's something at least. Got off to a decent start. The utility isn't going to enable them to do too much. Aggression is probably going to be their best friend. Innocent already dinked down to just 12 HP. Focus going for the repeak. Instead, they're going to be juggling the orb over, or at least attempting to. MDS has found another in the form of Morels, and Reitz is going to be looking to try and trade, but there's nobody there to trade with. In fact, Robo's pushed up above. Now Reitz looks to make his move himself, gets 2 back, evens the scoreline up to a 3 versus 3. Innocent aiming at people through walls. He is going to get the kill as well. Roman falls. Down goes another. This is just turning from bad to worse. A lot of low players. Hitmouse, he does have a chance. A very slim chance, especially with the bomb down on A. So many good after-plant positions for them to hold from. Can he find anything here? Does spot out Innocent. That's a first. Only 2 players remaining. They do know exactly where he is. And Reitz is going to peek wide. Now the money is absolutely ruined for Nemiga. The max they'll have is 3,000 to buy back into this next round. And from a 2-man advantage, they throw away a big, big chance to at least survive. 15-7. Been a very quiet game from Cyberfocus. Not really had too much of an opportunity to get that AWP in hand. But still, had to hope that he would put up bigger numbers than what we've seen from him currently. We start from Innocent as well. MDS is gone within seconds. Barely even gets a say in this round. Caught out though. So it's at least a trade. Not too bad for the CT side. However, Morels is already going to pick up another one. Quick flank coming in from Roman. Does actually have a chance to catch the bomb, and Robo's got another. Will not be over just yet. However, did Maniz hear the footsteps? I don't think he did. So Roman is going to get that freebie kill. Ah, oh, just a cheeky knife. A cheeky knife as he tries to survive. However, Reitz will end him anyway. It is going to be a nice little bit of a backstab to try and finish off that game. But instead, it will be Pride. A dominating performance. They will win 16-7 as they get a second win on the board today. However, Nemiga, they're going to have another chance to at least get a victory as they'll play X-Outlaws next. If you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget you can follow me on Twitter by typing !caster in the chat. And if you have been enjoying stuff, we'll be back after the break.